Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video I'm going over this beautiful 8mm rope chain that I purchased from Harlembling. If that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, today's video we're going over a beautiful 8mm rope chain. Like I said, you guys already know where I got it from, Harlembling. This is a beautiful, thick, sturdy, heavy chain. This is definitely for the big guys. I own a 6mm, and I gotta tell you, that one does the job. I like it. I like wearing pendants on it. Not that I don't like wearing pendants on this guy, because it's a pretty much a statement piece by itself. 8mm gives you that nice, hefty, thick chain look, and it's a solid piece, so you get that weight with it. That's the beautiful thing about this sucker. It's got a nice, beautiful weight. I'll go ahead and give you a weight check pretty soon. But yeah, like how I said, this thing shines in the sunlight. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing, the cuts that it carries, it just pretty much shines in the light. When the sun hits it, when the light hits it, it's just sparkling all over the place. It's like a little mini disco ball that you carry around your neck. You know, not exactly a tennis chain, but pretty close. The cuts on it, beautiful, perfect. There's really not much to say about it besides it's just a stunning chain by itself. The beautiful thing about this 8mm, you really get to see the craftsmanship that goes on to building these things. You know, every single link, it's like a bunch of little round links, kind of like a Cuban, not exactly, more of a rounded look, that's just intertwined with each other. Now they're for some reason not soldered, but every rope chain is that way. This is not the only chain. Like I said, I own multiple rope chains, not only just from Harlembling, but from other companies as well. And these things, the way they're built, I mean, I gotta tell you, the craftsmanship that goes into building these things gotta be really intensive. You get to see the real craftsmanship that goes into building one of these when you get it in this size of a millimeter. I know there's you know, bigger sizes out there. This is an 8. There's like 9s, 10s, 11, and 12s. I think for me myself, when you go above the 8mm, you're kind of going into back in the old school days when, you know, you see Mr. T and you know, just I can't remember the names right now, but you've seen these big thick rope chains, and to me that kind of just screamed. I mean, I know they weren't fake. They might have been semi-hollow, semi-solid, whatever you want to call it, but to me 8mm I think is the largest I would go for a rope chain. And you know, again, it's just a statement piece by itself. It's beautiful by itself. You don't need a rock pendant with it, but just, you know, if you do happen to have a pendant that's big enough for this boy, you know, because you are gonna need a pretty big pendant. You don't want to put a little tiny guy on this big chunky chain, you know. Let me go ahead and compare it with one of these. You see the difference there? This is an 8mm compared to the 10mm that's right next to it. You can kind of, let me cover that one. When you're purchasing one of these, always think about, you may not need to buy a pendant, you know, you could just rock it by itself. So that's something you may think about. Like I said, thick, sturdy, heavy piece. Let me go ahead and give you a weight check real quick. Okay, so here we go. As you can see here, this thing just shines. Like how I said, this thing has a beautiful shine factor on it, and it's just a beautiful, stunning piece by itself. Let's go ahead and put it on this baby, put it on the scale, and see what it's weighing at. Okay, it took a little bit of maneuvering to get it all on the scale because it is a chunky chain, and I mean, I don't have the biggest scale out here, but 130 grams, people. I won't be able to take it off and put it back on the scale and get you guys to see that because, like I said, it's a pretty difficult chain to get it all on the scale, but 130 grams, believe me when I tell you, it's 130 grams. 24-inch 8mm rope chain. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you the millimeter check. Now, last time I checked, this chain wasn't exactly 8mm. As you can see here, it's marking 7.5. Well, see that there. It's just hard to get with the links the way they collapse, you know, because like I said, these links are a little difficult to measure. See, like there's measuring 7.8. Let's go a little bit up here. Now these ropes again, 7.7. They're a little bit difficult to measure because these links are a little Little weird, I gotta be honest. It's advertised as an 8mm, but it's not exactly the 8mm, which I'm 100% okay with. It's still a beautiful piece no matter what. I love it no matter what it is, you know. Okay, so as you've seen, 130 grams for this bad boy in a 24-inch 8mm rope. I gotta tell you, again, it's a statement piece on its own. Like, let's go ahead and tuck these babies in, because we don't want these in the neck profile, Mr. Cubano. Here we go. Now again, you do get the lobster clasp with one of these. You know, to me, I don't mind these. I kind of actually like these. Sometimes I prefer these. I feel like they're pretty secure. A lot of people don't like these, but to me, they do the job and they do it well. So, you know, why fix something if it's not broken? Let me go ahead and give you the stamp on there. You do get to see the Italy stamp. And you got the 925 stamp, because a lot of people tend to say, well, where's the stamp? Why don't you show the stamp? I'll show you the stamp. There you go. So let's go ahead and put it on the neck, see what it looks like, and you guys tell me what you think. Okay. Okay. Now this is a 24mm. Now, again, I do have a long beard, so my beard tends to cover the beard. I do have a long beard, so my beard tends to cover the chain sometimes, but again, it does give you that beautiful presence that you want. Again, a statement piece by itself. I wouldn't, sometimes when I first got this piece, I said no pendant on it. I gotta tell you, just the chain by itself does the job. It shines crazy, it gives a beautiful presence. I told myself no pendant, but then I got a pendant, and the pendant that I got for it was like, it's meant for it, you know? I just had to put the pendant on it. But again, just itself, as you guys can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. It gives you that really, really nice, beautiful shine. Now, the camera can't transfer what I'm seeing, but in person, whole different story. Just check that out, guys. This chain currently on the website retails for $524 in a 24mm. Now, if you want it a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, the price will change. But in the 24-inch, 8mm rope chain, that's what you're gonna pay, about $524. Now, you do get the 10% discount with my code, and I'll go ahead and, you know, link it down below. But Harlem Bling does offer sometimes 25, 30, even 30%. I've even seen 40% sometimes. So you may sometimes just want to wait for those. If you don't want to wait, you're kind of impatient like myself. Most of the times I don't want to wait. I just, you know, I want the item, I want it, I'm gonna buy it, right? So go ahead and use the 10%. Hey, 10% is better than, you know, not getting anything, paying just what it is. So 10%, I don't exactly know what it is. So you'll pay $471.60 for this 24-inch 8mm rope chain. It's a hell of a steal, guys. It's the cheapest prices that I could find around. If you find somewhere else cheaper, please let me know. Hey, I buy silver all the time. I want to know these prices too. With that being said, guys, click the link down below. Check the item out. You don't have to necessarily check this item. They have tons of items. Check whatever you want. You know, they have over 2,000 items, if I'm right. Eddie, correct me if you watch this video. Comment down below, Eddie, how many items you have so that people can know. But you guys also comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this necklace. Tell me what you feel like, you know, does it need a pendant? Does it not need a pendant? Does it look good by itself? Does it not look good by itself? Let me know what you guys think. Now, again, I do have a pendant for it, and I've also worn it without a pendant. So, whatever you guys comment, it is what it is. You know, either way, I'm doing it both. But yeah, comment down below. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If not, it's all good. You know, I'm here just to show you what I like and what I'm into, and if maybe it encouraged you to buy some too. Anyways, I don't want to take too much of your time. So, peace, God bless, and stay safe out there.